What's up, everybody? cilinixfxcapital here. Are you tired of missing opportunities and losing money while trading in these markets? Then I might have the solution for you. For those of you who don't know, we run the cilinixfxcapital Signal and Premium group, in which I not only share my own trades, so profitable signals, but I also give you 24/7 mentoring to actually become a better trader yourself, and you gain access to a trading guide with multiple strategies and basic beginner tricks to actually become a profitable trader yourself. If you're interested in that, links will be down in the description or in the pinned comment, and make sure to check that out right now. If you join through Telegram, there's actually a limited time only lifetime offer in there as well. So check that out, and hopefully we will connect soon. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here this Sunday morning on Bitcoin. We're going to do a full update on Bitcoin, what I expect, what has happened in the last 24 hours, because to be fair, I mean, some interesting things happened over the last 24 hours, but like I said, then we'll also talk about what to expect today. Tomorrow, the volume obviously in the weekend has decreased quite significantly, again, which means that the liquidity is also lower, or at least usually it is, and that means more volatility is coming, and that's what we saw yesterday already briefly. I mean, yesterday all of a sudden we had a, relatively high volume, to be fair, dropped down into 110,000, which was good, and now this morning we got first of all recovery, and then a relatively high volume again for the weekend, right? I mean, this volume is nothing compared to the volume we had on Friday, for example, but relatively high volume move up again, also leaving imbalances. So this is like a special recipe for volatility on the lower time frames. I think on the higher time frames it looks a little bit clearer, so we'll talk about that as well. But yeah, so let's get right into it. A little bit of preparation for next week. I spoke about this yesterday in the middle of the day market update as well, but I said there that I would keep you updated on that, and I know a lot of people watch these Sunday updates as well to get prepared for next week. Next week we have some, look, first of all, headlines can always come, right? So that is something that's definitely a possibility. Wednesday we have some medium important data. We got PPI. That very much depends on what it is, but okay, on what the result is. And Thursday we have core inflation rate data and CPI data. That matters a lot, all right? And then Friday we barely have anything. So be prepared for Wednesday, but especially for Thursday. Now, one thing that I forgot to say, talking about Bitcoin here, yesterday in the video, is that we have some absorption going on, where you can see that at least with the lows we made, with the local low we made right here at 110,000 yesterday after the low volume moved down, what you can see is that the open interest was lower than the previous two lows that we made right here, the 4th of September, but also right here, the 1st of September. So that means that the open interest, which is leverage, is decreasing, but the price is actually able to keep up at major high time frame support. That's a good sign, all right? That could be a lot of things, but usually how that's interpreted is that spot is buying while longs are being closed, which is what you want, all right? You want as much spot buying as possible compared to the futures buying. And then outside of that, something new is that, and I don't have the indicator anymore. Let me quickly look that up. And you might declare me as crazy after this, but we have a new moon phase starting, all right, a full moon, which if you look at the last two full moons, you can see that those were quite bullish. No, but seriously, I mean, you might say, well, what the hell is he talking about? Moon phases. Look, if you just go back to every full moon phase, right? So full moon to waxing moon. What you'll be able to see is that we've had some massive rallies during those. So trust me, it does matter a little bit for whatever reason. So that's good. Outside of that, look, I've told you a couple of times now already that I think we are forming a local bottom. I think on the daily time frame, like if we had to pinpoint one specific level that's very important, it's 110,000. That's also where we found support here at the end of August. We dropped down below that. Now we've been able to reclaim that. We also retested that with quite a lot of volume, also on Friday when we had a relatively high volume drop. So I think ultimately that's going to hold. And this is also what I mean with, like, the short term can be very volatile in the next 24 to 18 hours. Certainly, I expect that, but ultimately I think we're going to be able to hold this level around 110,000. And I think we'll be able to continue some stability and a move into the 30-day rolling VWAP at 114.5 at least. And honestly, I think that I think we have a pretty good chance to rally up higher into 117 and 118 afterwards as well. But that's it is to be continued. I'll keep you updated on that. For now, I think this is what you need to know. So thank you for watching. Have a great Sunday, everybody, and bye.